Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Allie and I am a domestic wannabe. And right now I am doing the FlyLady zone cleaning from zone 1 to zone 5 and documenting my journey along the way.
I bet you think that I should calm down and that I'm overthinking.
We are on day 21 of my zone cleaning journey and the pretty much start of my 4-room switcheroo. And some of you have guessed it. Yes, one of the rooms that is getting switched around is the playroom. So I did make one purchase for the playroom, and that was some bins that had a window so you could actually see what was in them. Now, I did misorder these because I didn't measure, and they only fit in luckily I should say, they did fit in a small cube storage bin we use in the playroom. But I actually purchased them for a larger cube storage. So, they still worked for this project. And all I did was grab those and start categorizing items because the point of this move was not to cause me more work later. I wanted to move and kind of declutter what I could. Not a lot of decluttering did happen in this, but I was able to really categorize toys into things that will make it easier for us to play with and let us find things. So day 21 actually started day 20. So here I am on day 21, right bright and early in the morning, my first cup of coffee, and I am getting started in the playroom right away. The whole goal of today is to move all of these toys to their new location.
Everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you. What things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go when I come real close.
Clearing everything out of the playroom was actually the easy part. Now I get to carry it all down the stairs. So what I will say is I had been going very strong on my daily workouts early in the morning. And then once I got to day 21, my workouts did go on pause only because I was still getting quite the workout in with the 4-room switcheroo. My legs felt like butter the next day after doing the stairs up and down so many times. So I was still getting in my workouts. It was just in a little bit of a different way. That habit of getting up at 6 and working out did get put on pause. And once a habit gets put on pause, we all know it can be hard to jump back into it. I'm committing to you guys right now. I will get back on that workout train right away. Now, the next thing I was pretty excited to do was be able to do a whole room vacuum of this room. And of course, Lollipop is still snoozing in that box, so I will not disturb her, but she is afraid of nothing. That vacuum does not even make her flinch. So she just hung out in there, and I just didn't vacuum that corner of the room until she was ready to get out. Because this is Lollipop's world and I am just living in it.
I don't want to get hurt, 'cause
So tell me in the comments below, did you guess it? Did you guess I was going to move my office upstairs into the playroom? Because this wasn't the original idea, but it came to me that why am I having a temporary office up here? Because I do need to have access to my computer pretty regularly for work. So I have to have the computer upstairs. And I'm hating having all the piles in the kitchen and family room. So it just made sense to suddenly make this space a container for all of my work. And the temporary desk might actually be going down to the playroom so I can maybe work when my son is playing near me. But for right now, this is becoming my temporary office for the day. And it will be soon the permanent office with comfortable chair included. This idea, originally the office was going to be shared with my husband downstairs in the original space, and that big bed was going to come back up to this room. And then this just seemed like a really better option. So I would still have my own personal workspace for work. And you guys, as of today, the day I'm recording this, I'm very happy with this switch. And the results are really going to blow you away on this 4-room switcheroo. So once I got my little desk set up before I got to work, I decided just to continue unloading the closet because these toys need to leave the closet. Games right now are staying in there, but all the toys need to go down with the playroom stuff. So when I put all the playroom stuff away, they all have a home right where they need to be. Now, unfortunately, the bins I bought were too small for these cabinets, and my bins from downstairs are too big for this cube storage shelf. So not all cube storages are the same, apparently, and I don't think I ever realized it. So live and learn. And now we move to the office, where I'm going to start moving some of my office stuff upstairs. So here's the before of the office and how it looked before the 4-room switcheroo.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted?
So now that I had space in the playroom for my office stuff, I began the task of bringing things up in small groupings. And knowing that some furniture is coming up with me, like that shelf, I decided to get that cleared so it would be easier for me and my husband to lift after he got home from work. And I just kind of focused on small groupings because I didn't want to overwhelm this small space with piles that were basically going to put me in the same position I'm already in with that downstairs office. So of course, I did more stairs and then did a little bit of work on the computer and then went back and did some more up and down the stairs, moving things. If you haven't guessed it yet, the 3rd room that's going to be moved around is the lower family room. And this is the before. It's got some toys scattered around. We do movies down here. I want to give you a good before of the space. I should have done it before all the toys were down here, but this is going to be the new playroom. We have not moved this couch in a very long time, and it was a mess underneath it. It was a mess that we are going to deal with later. For now, we are just going to get my desk and that shelf moved up to the new office. So my husband and I were working fast, but this is how the office looked after we moved my desk and the shelf out. We also moved the bed to a different wall, and his office is also getting moved around. So this is room number 4 in the 4-room switcheroo, and his office will be moving into my former office with the guest bed. And This room is going to be turning into a special room that is pretty awesome, and I'm going to leave it as a little surprise, but go ahead and leave your guesses down in the comments of what we turned this room into, because it is probably one of the best rooms in the house now. So put in the comments below what your guess is.
Pivot's working. Pivot. Pivot. I gotta come this way a little bit.
Who can resist pulling out this Friends reference whenever moving furniture for the rest of our lives? This will forever be a running joke for any Friends fan. Anyway, stay tuned. The next few days, a lot of changes are happening, and they all really pay off. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.
Take me for granted.